Yo, what's good, y'all? Thanks for joining for another episode of Yellow Tape, Season 2, Episode 11. We out here. Give us a few. We bring you the show.
Let's go.
With the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Also hard, got a stat that can't stop my vibe. Got the pieces banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, got a stack of cash. Yellow tape wrapped around, I'm making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning up the scene. When I step into the room, you know what I mean. Yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape. We on fire, we the ones in charge. Ain't none time. Turn it up, let the beat drop low. Yellow tape everywhere, it's our time to show.
Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put $1 million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jewelry jump like John Moran. And Kif Toe shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5 and top wives, know I'm the fade. And throw them out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe #8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words. Mace. Kiff.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another show, another season, another episode. We all out here. The crew is out here. DOJ, Uncle Jacky, Doc. I know y'all out here joining us too in the chat, so appreciate you guys. Pardon the madness with this StreamYard live thing up there. Since I pressed that button, I can't take it down no more. They want you to know where we at all the time with this StreamYard, and they're just throwing off the screen a little bit. You know what I mean? In my opinion. So forgive the overlay and all of that. Oh, there you go. We took it off right there. There we go. Got it off. Get that live off right there. Sorry, StreamYard. Yeah, but last week you wasn't letting me take it off. We'll be out here. What up, DOJ? How you feeling today?
Man, chilling.
I feel you. How the family? Everybody good?
Yeah, man, we holding in there. We holding in strong. You know
I
what it
feel
is.
you. I feel you. I'm good. Glad to see you with the Street Fighter shirt on, man. It was a good fight last weekend. It definitely was a good watch party, listening party that we had on the channel, Uncle Jacky channel at Harlem HNIC. Uncle, aka Tony Jack. You know what I mean? He's going to join us in a few. So I want to give him the, see how he doing, reach out to him, see what's going on with him as well.
That was still fun as hell, man. If you guys haven't checked it out, definitely give it a look. We were covering the fights that happened for the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul card. And besides the obvious blunder and ending that came up from it, I mean, 2 fights, 2.5 fights were pretty good. I think they were they changed at least my perception on a lot of the fighting that was going on, and still gave me hopes that there's at least some still good, a little bit of good boxing left to go ahead and go watch and try to make sure you keep an eye out on it. But then, I mean, you go to the scorecards and then it's just like,
wow, yeah, yeah.
I don't really like boxing, but I mean, it's in all combat sports. It gets pretty ridiculous, but it was fun as hell. Like I said, check it out, man. It was fun. And,
Yeah, definitely. Well, what up, Uncle? What up, Uncle Jack, aka Tony Jack? How you?
What's going on? How's everybody?
Everybody chilling. I mean, we were just discussing, the fact that DOJ got the Street Fighter shirt on, and we just had a watch party on your channel last weekend at Harlem's HNIC. Check that out. And just was talking about that. It was fun. It was cool. It was something different, you know what I mean, for the fellas to do. And you know, first time for everything, you know what I mean? It won't be the last.
Not at all. I wouldn't mind doing that again at all. Because Saturday was a good fight too. That UFC fight was.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but yeah, Uncle Jacky covered it.
That's coming up on Friday. That's coming up on Friday Night Fights.
That whole card was pretty fucking good. And
309, right?
Yeah. Besides, I think one fight, I think the Chris Weidman fight that I really wanted to see got called off. But I think that was a prelim anyways. But a fight is a fight regardless, especially if you're fighting in the Garden. But that fight got called off, and I really wanted to see that because this will be, I think, his third time trying to go ahead and fight in New York. Next time they're going to get a chance to actually hold something there and how long he'll be healthy for. So I wanted to see that fight. But that whole card was dope as fuck. And shout outs to John Jones for, unfortunately, again, just fucking
around the world,
making things look just super duper simple. Like, besides the disengagement that happened in the beginning, and he kind of ran off and reset, I was like, whoa. We don't run as champs. We find a way, we slip and we move. I understand that, but we don't turn our backs and go ahead and go run off because that. But other than that, bro, he made it look just stupid.
That's what's up. So, Uncle Jacky, question for you. You said you got a Friday night show going on your network Friday?
Yeah, Friday Night Fights. Yeah, I got another episode coming. Most definitely.
This weekend? This week?
Yeah, this Friday.
Yeah, but pause. Put the plug in. Pause. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
oh, for sure. Shit, this whole week is basically still going to be talk about. Tomorrow's, of course, conspiracy theory, but it's going to be what we think went down in some of these damn fights.
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that you got Friday night fights.
So open up a whole can of worms just to lead into Friday. That's amazing.
That's what's up. So we all know that we a week behind on the Tyson results, but you know, I show once a week, so we just gonna cover the weekend review. We also gonna be discussing Trump's picks for his cabinets. Are they gonna get passed? Are they not gonna get passed? You know, what's your ideas and what's your there's a few things. We also gonna touch on the brush fires and the stabbings in New York. Let me know what y'all want to touch up on first. Pause. I was going to discuss some Diddy news. I don't got no Diddy clips, but we could discuss the Diddy news. As far as we know that the prison that that the federal prison that he's in New York City got raided a couple weeks ago. They found some evidence that was pertaining to his case. They also found weapons and drugs within the facility, not concerning him in which way whatsoever. But it's supposed to have been a secretly raid going on there. They found some letters, and now the prosecutor supposed to have been using it or not supposed to be using it, but whatever they found inside his cells no longer could be used inside this case. They tossed it out. But within a couple of days, they found it, was going to use it, or they wasn't going to use it according to prosecutors. And then now the judge said they can't use it at all. But that's basically the update.
Well, we could start off over there, but that's what he did was, to clarify, they raided, found 19 pages of notes that Diddy's attorney claims is client attorney privilege, and they shouldn't be looking for stuff like that. They shouldn't have taken anything like that. But like you said, the people are saying that it's something else. And the judge right now has said, throw it out right now until I consider the final verdict and whether or not you can use any of this stuff.
Okay.
At the moment, you shouldn't be able to use that. You can't. That's crazy, bro. You're gonna, in a guise of raiding a facility or doing something for the facility or going whatever or doing that, you take note. The only thing you find is notes, and you take it and you go, oh, this is going to be detrimental to the head. So you only rated to go ahead and hurt someone's case. That's illegal, bro. You can't.
Yeah.
That's not a thing, bro. If I understand if it was like it's a credible threat where it's a weapon or like you said, drugs, like somewhere else that was found, it'd be like, oh, okay, he's under something. Why does he have so much contraband? Why does he have this something with him? You tell me you went in there and found some notes and was like, this was just out in the open. This just happened over there. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You know,
just looking wild crazy, and like I said, I had to throw out there just like you just did. The people said they wasn't, that raid had no concerns of them whatsoever.
From what I know, I don't know what the raid was concerning. I don't, even if it was just his cell and just mandating that. Why? I don't see you telling anybody else from there, because your evidence is that he's coercing witnesses or witnesses or jurors possibly, and trying to go do that, but he's not doing it from himself. I know you guys have something else to argue about it, like the videos his kids posted and a lot of the things within there where they were laying messages online. I don't get that.
Well, also, hold on, let me just throw this out here for a second. There ain't no fair use, just fair shit, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna put it up there again just in case I missed it because it's a short video, you know what I mean? There you go. Love you all, YouTube land. But yeah, also, I mean, I just hope he's not on a phone conversation saying nothing, that
could say anything about neither. You see what I'm saying? Like, there'd be something, as people who have had friends and family and everything in between that we know of, people incarcerated from either TV, news, whatever the case may be. You always hear something back that up. You always hear something that's like, what you did, bro? What you fucked up on? Nah, they caught me over here with such and such, so that led them to believe that it went. All right, so that's what you're in trouble for. You did something. You did something within the lines, and it's that. That's what it was. All right, cool. This is just what are you talking about? I know he's in ISO. I know he's by himself. He's not with anybody. Nobody else is over there. I know he's not talking and going to go do any of that. Don't.
What if he's doing a Gerard Butler? Sneaking out, antagonizing witnesses, sneak back.
I'm saying, like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. But in lighter news on that one, he's about to go get bail. He's about to get another bail hearing on the 22nd. And his lawyer is like, yo, bro, we'll give you everything. Either house, he's staying in the house here in Miami, no internet, no phones, no nothing. The nigga's gonna be a caveman when he get back to the crib. Like, I can't. You put him on a diet.
That is for him.
Bro, it's fucking crazy. Which I still don't. I mean, man, I get it. Severity of crime, I guess. And I don't know personally what he's doing behind closed doors, but come on, dogs. Like,
show done. I ain't got no roll up, so I can't smoke. So it's show done. Sorry, y'all. Next week.
Like, sorry, everybody. Sure. Click.
Entering real quick now.
Oh no. So sorry, man.
Yeah, bro.
But I don't know how I know. Man, shut up, man. That's the second time you be showing me some shit that when I really need it. You know what I mean? Pause. Imagine 3D press 3D print real quick, and I get that shit 3D print right in front of me. That'd be tough. Pay some shipping and handling type of thing. You know what I mean?
Sorry, man.
Yeah, man. So it just rough for Diddy. I just, it is what it is. I just hopefully get the fair share, you know what I mean, and rightful for he disrespectful, bro. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Hold on.
Bro, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you would have just, yeah, there you go. There you go. I wouldn't have been surprised. You know what? Let me put you on timeout real quick. Hold on.
You know what?
Yeah,
I don't
man.
even feel like it right now.
All right, man. Since we was talking to Tyson Fight and bring a little clips of that, we're gonna bring it around to New York. Since we in New York, we're gonna bring it around to Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Here we go.
That's horrible.
That is.
I'm in front of my boy.
Clock.
Bro, I don't know, man. I don't.
Hold on. I got some more. Hold on.
Tyson requested the 2-minute rounds, wanting to see more action. He just landed the overhand right, testing the beard of Paul early.
And everybody was saying, nice shot by Jake Paul.
Right hand by Paul. That is his most effective.
Land this jab right there that really knocked Jake back. I think that's his most effective punch of the round. But then we see the right hand grazes Mike Tyson by Jake Paul. That would have been a good shot had it been on the chin. So Mike barely.
Well, I didn't mean to do that because now I'm gonna start from the beginning. But you know, I got a minute into this thing, and then we got to talk about it before I go into another clip. You know how YouTube do. I don't want to get strike for no copyright thing. But the first 3 rounds was first round was pretty awesome for Mike Tyson. Came out with the energy, yeah. First 2. But the first one, you could really say he came out with that energy that we saw in the training, like, yeah, this is Tyson. This Tyson. Somebody's head gonna get chopped off. But then it just got older, it got slower, it got staged. It seemed like it was not staged, but it just seemed like it wasn't no more boxing no more. It was more of a dancing thing, you know, or moving around type of thing.
I feel bad because you want to go ahead and be like, well, it's Father Time, bro. That's what happens. It catches up to all of us, and that's something that's you gotta look out for. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna hold to the fact that something was wrong with his legs. I don't know what was going on with his legs, but they looked funny to me. He looked a little weird. I ain't like that little knee brace he had on too, because I was like, that looked like some was. You need to stabilize what that you need to throw power off that punches, and I felt like he thought I'm gonna still be able to do it, and that gas tank went for a couple rounds, and then was like, oh, this boy, I forgot this boy is 28, and he is not gonna stand here. He's not going to stand and just go ahead and go be here. So once he had to chase him down in the ring a little bit, after a few laps, it's like, damn, my knee ain't taking no more, bro. And then after that, you can't sit and power through without both feet, bro. Or your power generates from your legs up. That's why leg kicks and mixed martial arts are so devastating. You take out somebody's lead leg, you can't plant that foot no more. You take out somebody's power leg, now you can't throw hard. You can't go ahead and put no power behind it, and you got to keep moving and keep doing it. I mean, I'm in between. I'm indecisive, man, because, again, I'm also a WWE fan, and you know how I like stage fights, and you can make them look good, they could be good, and when you don't make them look good, something like this happens.
I mean, that's why I threw the first clip up there as far as showing you that swing and that, you know what I mean? Like Tyson didn't throw that full swing, you know, but also that clip was also, you know, I'm just gonna be real, that clip was also a slow motion, and in that time, that moment, you know, maybe he did take back, or maybe he was leaving himself open, you know, so it's like looking at
you can argue either one.
You know, that's why I'm just throwing out there. It's being fair, you know?
Then you gotta leave yourself open to the counter argument that goes, well, you know, Tyson don't do that.
Exactly.
I'm not leaving that. That's an opening, dogs. That's a window.
Yeah,
That was a window. I should. And again, maybe it's either or. And again, I'll go back to it could be the knee or maybe not. And it was just very strange, man. But if it wasn't for the disappointment, this is why I like boxing. If it wasn't for the disappointment from the fight before, then I wouldn't have expected and have been so antsy to go ahead and go see a win or a knockout on the next fight. Like after seeing that Serrano fight and watching them go to and maliciously just destroy her, no. That Taylor Serrano 2 fight was crazy, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah. That was the fight of the night.
Definitely was.
And Serrano got
night. She definitely got gypped. Yep. Yeah. I think the world's seen that. You know what I mean?
It was bad.
The world's seen that.
Bad, and you lost a point and still had a 2-point difference on cards. Like, are you kidding me? There's no way there's no way you telling me the points she lost around that she did in 10-9 her right there. Like it don't. That should have been down, bro. That should have been it. There's no way.
Now, question to y'all too, like should the judges be? Should we, throw away all the judges that be judging these fights and come back and get new judges and make sure that fair and square?
No. So boxing, exactly. Do something like that, or you guys are into sports. You see how there's umpires in baseball. They got a stat. I don't know what you call it, like a comp stat for them, and it shows how they've been on point, how they've missed calls, how they've seen it, all those things. I think something like that needs to start coming into play and being like, yo, bro, how many fights already you done called where it's like, boy, people are like, wow, like. Really? What? Can I see your whole card, please? Can I see how you did this? And
your notes
really judge through and be like, yo, look at this right here. Two people on one side said this and you said this. That's not suspicious, bro. Come on, bro.
And what's crazy though, because we always question the judges on certain matches, prior to history of boxing, but
just combat sports. Don't even say just boxing. Just combat sports in general. Because
judges. No, I'm saying boxing before combat sports even came out. It's more so a boxing thing. You understand? I'm saying I say that for it was more so of a numbers game, and where betting was intertwined with that. You understand? Now baseball and football, that's something different as far as betting. But boxing and betting went hand in hand, and a lot of underdogs, won compared to when they wasn't supposed to win, compared to how to do, and it came down to the scorecards. You understand? And when it comes down to that, I think that you could buy off these judges and buy off, wins with boxing.
Yes and no. I think it's more of a sense now where. I also want to throw out there that maybe that there's also boxers that play the game, like how I know for a fact NBA guys do it. They'll be like, they know certain people, so they'll party with certain people or make sure they're on their good side kind of thing and then try to rail off on shit like that. So it's like, maybe it's that stuff too, where it's like, oh, I know this guy's friends with that, so I always make sure he's on the cards, or I don't know how they do it, so I don't know much about judging on them, but I know they got to be held a little more responsible than what they are now.
Yeah, I think so too. So let me just throw these clips up there. Anything to say for you, Uncle Jacky?
Nah, y'all basically covered. You got it. Go. Let's just roll them.
Tyson requested the 2-minute rounds, wanting to see more action. He just landed the overhand right, testing the beard of Paul early.
And everybody was saying, nice shot by Jake Paul.
Right hand by Paul. That is his most effective.
And this jab right there that really knocked Jake back. I think that's his most effective punch of the round. But then we see
move over to your left so I can see
the right hand grazes Mike Tyson by Jake Paul. That would have been a good shot had it been on the chin. So Mike barely escaped that one.
Through 2 rounds, Jake Paul 12 of 53, 23%. Tyson coming out aggressively. Tyson 7 of 34, 18%. So Tyson is averaging more punches than he did in that fight with McBride and in the exhibition against Roy Jones, where he averaged 24 punches around.
Like I said, I don't like the fact that they keep messing with that mouthpiece.
Oh, left hook! Triple left hook by Paul!
Mike's
He
hurt.
wobbled.
That's why Tyson was in there biting his thumb.
Yo, but he started biting it. He started biting it second and third, second round, third round. He started biting.
I don't know about that. I think he started doing it real early because I think I noticed that I was getting upset because he was fucking. It looked in the beginning, it looked like he was fucking with his mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't really look like he was. He looked like he was like trying to push it back. Like it didn't look like he was fighting. Then at the end of it, you start seeing like he's doing like at the Roy Jones fight. Like he's like, let me go ahead and go back. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? I know the mouthpiece fits. I know it couldn't have been that because when his coach was there at the end of it, he was like,
yeah,
damn dogs, like what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think every time I talk about it, I'm always split now because I want to give it's Tyson, bro. It's the benefit of the doubt. You want to go ahead and be like, give him any way out and give him any, dues where it's like, bro, like, all right, come on, bro. Like, come on, come on. But then you watch it and you're like, fuck, either my hero's either dying and it shows proof of there or something funky happened because this doesn't make no sense. There's no way I'm watching you on them, even if it's 30 seconds. I don't care what nobody's argument is. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Even in the 30-minute, that 30-second interval, bro, and that training, you can see just the step-ins and movement is different.
Yes, the whole thing.
See it. You're not gonna tell me, and I know something's gonna come out later on where it was like, well, yeah, he had like a heart problem or a knee problem, hopefully, or a foot problem, or something was funky. He was suffering from a staph infection somehow and doing stuff like that. I don't know.
Well, like I told. What'd you say, Uncle Jacky?
He suffered from collecting 20 easy million.
That is true too. But
maybe. I mean,
that's
a lot of goddamn money, bro. I'll never know what the fuck that's like. So it's like just for what? 40 minutes, 38 minutes, like. Not even that 16. What was it? 30 minutes? 2 minutes? Yeah, 2 minutes. 8 rounds.
Yep.
Bro, the intro and everything else coming out was longer than the whole entire fight. I mean, I made all of that just for that.
Yep.
I made all of that just for that. I'm good.
Yep.
I'm great. Yeah, for real.
But I'm also upset because then I want to go into the world of even if Jake could have finished it off, he didn't. It didn't look like he did. He didn't look like he was piecing it together to finish it off. And didn't look anything that was there. So it didn't show anything positive. So I got to hold him to a higher regard on that too, where it was like, all right, I mean, I'm not trying to knock out my idol, but I'm going to go ahead and fuck his ass up. Like, put me in the ring with anybody. Are we wrestling? Are we going there? Yeah, no. You definitely going to win. You're my idol. I love you to death. But I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna make sure it looks as bad. Get all the licking, all the punches, all the kickings, and all the bullshit. We fight, bro. We, and then we're gonna have to go through the finish. Or we fighting in a mixed martial arts. I don't give. If I got the upper hand, bro, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get you as close to the ending as possible, where you just like, God damn, man, I really don't want to. This is looking crazy. All right, let me ease up. All right, hold on. Let me go ahead and go chill and coast out. It looked like through the rest of the fight, it was like a coast out where it was like, I still really don't want to get hit by this man, bro, because if I get hit, it's still kind of funky, bro.
But that's why it makes sense for both of them to get paid. And I also heard, according to the contract, that if Tyson did knock him out in the first, couple rounds, that the payday wasn't going to be as substantial as it would be if he lasted the whole 8 rounds.
I didn't see no contracts. I always hear something like this with boxing because boxing is such a weird goddamn sport where you're never going to get the truth out of anybody. But if that's true, if that's a part of it, that might be a part of that weird rule where we was looking at it was like, what the fuck does this mean? After the 4th round, it's official. I don't understand what that.
Yeah,
I didn't understand it as fight because I want to see it. I want to see a knockout. I want to see a finish. I don't want to see a judge's scorecard. I don't want to wait till the 4th and 5th round for a finish. Get the fuck out of here. No. Box motherfuckers out. Go whoop their ass. Go do what you gotta go do. I don't give a fuck. What the hell?
Facts. Well, I'm gonna throw another clip up there, and then we could comment behind it.
Oh, left hook! Triple left hook by Paul.
Mike's
He
hurt.
wobbled
Mike is
Tyson.
hurt.
Mike's hurt. You see Jake Paul land a beautiful jab with right hand first. Right there, and knock Mike off balance 2 times. And Mike was highly off balance right there. I don't like how his legs look.
Jake Paul, you're right, Roy. He's turning into a boxer.
Yep. Oh, good shot by
And
Mike.
again, the left hook.
Good shot by Mike.
Don't measure.
Referee Mark Calloy warning Paul not to measure. Well, he measured him, and then he hit him with a right and left. Tyson coming forward, but Paul is landing.
Here we see Jake Paul land throwing a jab hook right hand, followed by a hook. The last hook was cool. Wasn't a real power shot, but it was a good hook.
Father Time is unbeaten for a reason, everybody.
That's right.
Mike taking those shots, though.
Beaten for a reason, everybody.
That's right.
Mike taking those shots, though.
10 seconds, Warriors.
Oh, wow.
Tyson's final victory was against Clifford Etienne, the show of respect. That fight lasted 49.
Judge David Yakubuchi sees the contest 80-72, while judges Lawrence Cole and Jesse Reyes see it 79-73, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Jake El Gallo!
Tyson knew his hand was again risen.
Right. Was not happening.
It's just crazy, man. Like, and again, to go with Uncle Jay, DOJ said, you know, what did Jake Paul show that you didn't hit him, you didn't wear and tear on him? I just think that when in boxing, I think all sports, there's a switch that you flip on when you on that field. You know what I mean? You become somebody else. You become a greater person than what you normally would be as you walk around and with your slippers on at home, you know? So I just think that either Jake Paul don't have it or he just, I don't think it was an idle thing. That I just think it was I think they respect each other.
I don't think he can finish off a fight and like try to fight somebody. I don't know who the fuck is this light heavyweight or guy, this light heavyweight boxer or something, or that called him out. It was like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? If you want a real fight, go ahead and go fight for these titles over here. We can go ahead and get something going. I was like, I know what you're talking about. I don't think you want to fight a nigga that's gonna be like, oh no, this 4 rounds we about to fight, or these 8 rounds. No, buddy, nobody. This is real grown-up fighting to go ahead and go beyond that. But I mean, I think he can box, bro. He's held his own this long, bro. We got to give somebody some type of credit sooner or later. We might not like him, but what can we do?
I'm not yet.
You don't think so?
He keep calling for Saul. He stop calling Saul. Stop calling for Cinnamon. Stop calling for Canelo. All the same person for those who don't know. Stop calling for Canelo Alvarez. He's gonna break your shit.
Yeah, definitely would.
I'm also not saying that. I'm not saying that he could take him or the light heavyweight or anybody that's in the top 10, to be honest with you. But I'm also not gonna sit here and bash him and say he's not a real fighter, bro. He's a real boxer. He's held his own a few. He saw he could throw. Regardless if there's some money or some funny shit behind it, the boy can box.
Oh, he's a boxer. He's just not a good one.
No, I'm not. I would not qualify him for the. You know personally how I feel about rankings. That shit is like title dogs. Like that shit is earned, respected, and means something. That you just coming in and trying to think, oh, I'm gonna fight a nigga because of this, that. No. Show you came up, show you know how to beat these dudes, and show all this shit that's going on from there. Earn that spot that's up there.
Facts. All right. Moving on from the Tyson fight, we on to our next topic. Here's a video of it. I don't know what it is.
According to board documents, this video was taken in 2019 at Diffenay Family Practice in Blytheville. In it, Dr. David Diffenay can be seen walking around naked, including in the hallway between patient rooms. Another video clip sent in shows him in the receptionist area walking around 3 women and performing a sex act directly in front of one of the women. The clip ends with him ejaculating on her. According to the documents we received, not only did the woman...
Yeah, I'm sure. I got 2 more clips of this shit that going on in Arkansas.
Did the woman work in Diffenay's office as a lab tech for another company? She was one of his patients. According to the person who sent the board the videos, this all happened during business hours. They also claimed Diffenay used his, quote, position of power, sexual grooming, salary increases to groom employees and patients into repulsive acts. At least one person agrees. Dr. Bradley Diner with the Arkansas Medical Foundation wrote, quote, the pervasive behavior leads to concerns about a sexual compulsive disorder of paraphilia, which may in fact cross boundaries with his delivery of medical care. An investigator with the Arkansas Department of Health interviewed Dr. Diffenay in September. According to the report from that interview, Dr. Diffenay was informed there were video clips of his actions. Dr. Diffenay said, quote, I don't know anything about that at all. I'd have to see those things to have any idea what you're talking about, end quote. According to board.
So your man don't remember walking around his office naked while during business hours while he had workers there and ejaculated on a female. Yo, what's going on with this world? Mental health.
Somebody gonna knock him out when he get to where he going.
Mental awareness.
I don't know where the hell that shit came from. I don't know where the hell that shit took place. But like Uncle Jacky said, he gonna get his for wherever the fuck he ends up. But by the sounds of it, it looked like by how they worded that, they definitely was like, oh, his addiction might get in the way of his.
Oh yeah.
Profession. So he needs to just go ahead and be like, no, you can't be a doctor no more.
They just lined up his defense.
Oh yeah, that's what that was.
So I don't know. I have nothing to say on that one. That's just fucking crazy.
And that was in 2019 in Arkansas. That is just coming out now. I saw that on Instagram. It's one of the things I've seen on my Instagram.
Random? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but keep it. I remember the situation. Y'all probably remember, maybe. I don't know. It was a while ago. Dude did that shit on the train, but he ain't, throw nothing on nobody. He just was doing it. I was inside, pause. I was in the joint with that dude.
Train on the bus or something. I thought it was not the bus.
Train. I remember this because dude was about to get done up in there. But the dude that recognized him was like, nah, he ain't, he ain't throw nothing on her. So, he just was being a perv, I guess. He just pleasing himself in front of her, but he didn't put nothing on her. So he's like, that's what saved him. And I'm sitting there like, oh, it's about to get live.
Yeah. That's just fucking crazy.
And that was MDC. That wasn't even Rikers or nothing. That was MDC, regular old Manhattan.
I always tell everybody, go ahead and pay attention to your surroundings and make sure you know what the fuck is going on at all times. And unfortunately, the worst I've ever had is just drug use where I'm like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Hey, yo, get the fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck are you doing? No. No. We're not about to go through this, nigga. Like, I done stopped it all. I done got into it with all of them. I don't. But then I see videos, I just be like, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The mental state of people out here, it's ridiculous. I see this.
What's going on, Diamond?
Passive.
Good, Diamond. How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Nah, you know what? Scissors, pencil to the eye, something. I mean, defensive.
Yes, and because you see, this is why I don't blame it and say it has to be on another woman. A woman to go ahead and go do that. It has to be other men that has to interject and make sure that they keep shit like that from not happening too.
I mean, yeah, that goes.
you see more on the news where a woman is getting it. Something's happening, something bad's coming up. They're losing their lives. They're going on. Another subject we got to cover off on here is the stabbings that went on. A woman lost her life. An elderly woman lost her life. It happens, bro. It's gonna. You don't want to put that danger out there, so you got to start having dudes really come to terms with that shit and be like, yo, bro, like it's time for you to step up, my nigga. Like you see something going on, bro, step up and go help out. You see that happening on there, you need to go ahead and I know you got sisters, bro. I know you got sisters, you got moms, you got cousins, you got females in your life, bro. I know you don't want none of that to happen on there. So be the person that's gonna go ahead and go stop some of that shit that's going on.
Everybody's pulling out a camera now, bro. Everybody's pulling out a camera. No one.
We're gonna record something like something's gonna happen off of that than it is for the stopping to actually happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. But as we talk about mental health, as we got scissors in the comment section, we gonna cross over to New York. We're gonna stay in New York actually, as far as we were talking about Tyson, and we're gonna talk about the stabbing that just occurred out here yesterday out there in New York. Here's some clips and videos of it.
2 people and sent. Also tonight, in just the last couple of hours here in New York, we're getting some new details on that deadly stabbing spree that killed 2 people and sent 1 person to the hospital in critical condition. Want to show you some of this here. A brand new surveillance video showing the suspect just moments before his first attack this morning. So he puts on gloves, you see that there, and then pulls out what looks like a big knife out of a little backpack. Not long before he allegedly carried out the first of 3 apparently unprovoked stabbings. We also now know the suspect's identity, confirmed to NBC News by 2 officials. 51-year-old Raymond Rivera, with an extensive criminal history, 8 arrests in just the past year, 7 of which were felonies. Officials say he also had a documented history of mental health concerns. Police arrested Rivera shortly after his 3rd attack this morning. I want to bring in Antonia Hilton with the latest. What happened here? What is the timeline of this, and how were police finally able to catch up with him?
Yeah, Hallie, this is a shocking and horrifying story, and it...
Yeah, sorry, y'all, that how it was filmed, and you have to turn your head to look at it. But just listening to it is horrible at that.
The latest. What happened here? What is the timeline of this, and how were police finally able to catch up with him?
Yeah, Hallie, this is a shocking and horrifying story, and it really is an unbelievable one. I'm right at the scene of one of the stabbings that happened just before 11 a.m., but this all actually got started just moments before 8:30 a.m. this morning. According to officials, the suspect, Ramon Rivera, was on the west side of Manhattan when he, unprovoked, attacked a 36-year-old construction worker right outside of his work site. That man passed away. He then walked across to the east side of Manhattan, attacked another man, a 68-year-old who was out fishing this morning, killed him as well before he came to the block where I am right now and attacked unprovoked a 36-year-old woman who is now in the hospital fighting for her life. Take a listen to one of the eyewitnesses describing the scene and his arrest.
He put his hands up. He went on the ground, no struggle, no anything. He didn't fight the cops. Went on his stomach, and then they opened the bag. And as soon as they opened the bag and they dumped it upside down, a mask came out and 2 really big knives. And one of them, like I said, looked like it had blood on it.
And so much of this was by chance. The NYPD saying in a presser earlier today that it was a cab driver who called and tipped off the NYPD to what was happening, other witnesses shouting on the street, and that the officer who actually arrested him did not understand at the time that he was the man responsible for all 3 of these stabbings, Hallie.
You mentioned this suspect's apparent history of mental health issues.
Mental health issues. It's crazy out here in New York, man. Guy walking around with 2 butcher knives, gloves in his bag just in case he got to change his gloves, add some more gloves. I don't know, man.
Look like Hector Salamanca, a young Hector Salamanca from Breaking Bad.
They just crazy, bro.
With the big old beard. He looked out of whack too. He looked like he was crazy.
I mean, he was in a men's shelter. Mental. He needed help, bro.
6 out of 7 felonies,
like
burglary and assault. Then on top of that, the day he gets released from prison, Same day, my boy gets arrested for a grand larceny charge. And like $1,500. He saw like a $1,500 base or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Went to court, and the judge says, "Oh, he can be released on his own reconnaissance. Don't worry about it. It's okay. He's gonna come back in court on the 4th. Let's leave it at that." That's all I'm trying to hear. Yep. So they released. They let him on his own for that. That don't make no sense, bro.
You don't.
But we talked when we first brought this up in the first episodes, and in the beginning when we were talking about New York stuff. Kept saying, what's the weirdest coincidence, or what's the one thing that all these things that happen on the train and all these shits that's going on in the city, what's the same thing we always got in common? It's people have a history and they have episodes and mental health issues and stuff that goes on like that. Go hand in hand. Some people might be like, oh, that's the conspiracy, that's the story they always tell you to paint a picture that somebody's crazy just to arrest them. Till you hear some of the acts that go on and then you be like, what the fuck? There ain't no, it has to be something like that. It has to be. It has to be. You're not gonna sit here and tell me that that's not part of the issue. That's the main issue out of all of this, man. These people are getting released into general public. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody has an opinion. Nobody's ever looking out for stuff like that.
That's facts. But it all comes down to these cops want to have a collar. The DA want to, prosecute and be able to, and just definitely trying to have their percentage up as far as prosecuting people, and also the defense attorneys, trying to get these guys off of disappearance tickets, DOAs, and other dismissals, so that way their numbers could look good too as well, so they don't have to go through the paperwork. Actually,
I think this falls under the overpopulation argument and all the shit that goes on from there. Like, why are we arresting and keeping people in prison for these little petty crimes or things that aren't that detrimental to society? Like, we shouldn't go ahead and go over. I'm like, bro, hold on. I get it. First offense, second offense. I don't like 3-strike rule. I don't like it. It's crazy. It incarcerated enough black men, Spanish men, people, minorities. Enough of us have been in jail for something stupid and something crazy like that. But not gonna hold you and tell you that if I'm not gonna be a fan of somebody saying, like, if you're a habitual criminal, if you've been arrested countless of times, a number of times, we're going, hey, bro, something gotta add up. Something gotta add up. There's no reason you should be out here and thinking that everything is sweet to go ahead and be good. And from that video, from all the stuff you put on, if it wasn't for that cab driver, God knows what the fuck this lunatic would have went on and done.
Yeah, and that wasn't even the cab driver that called him. It was another guy that called. That was a cab driver that was like, put it down, put it down. The cops is ahead of you.
Big ups to what I just said too, where people seeing something and having to stop something and making sure they happen. You know what I'm saying? And that goes on from there. Like, that's more where we need to go ahead and go do. But God knows what would happen if that didn't happen. He would have went up and woke up as anywhere free they wants to from there.
It's crazy because you just imagine you out there fishing, you know what I mean, enjoying your day, enjoying.
All three of them is crazy. All three of them is crazy.
Yeah, all three of them.
Just chilling. All of them just chilling. A construction worker at work, a fisherman on the side, and another person that was, if I'm not mistaken, just chilling. And ladies
all the work, probably. You know what I mean?
Wow. What the hell? Elderly, 2 people in their 30s or 2 elderly people, like, sheesh.
51, 67, and 42.
Yeah, damn.
Hey, pick his target on the right side on that, but that's part of my issue also. Is I'm not saying this is a preventative, but be aware of the surroundings that go on from you. Like, I don't let people get a certain distance between me and them. There's a bubble I like to maintain. That's the only thing about COVID that I missed, and I wish we could go ahead and go back and we dumb as fuck, but that 6 feet rule matters. All right, let's dumb it down. Let's go ahead and be 3 feet. All right, bro, we ain't got to be that close. 3 feet, bro. You know, if I don't like you, we ain't need to be that close. I don't need to know what your breath smell like. I don't need to be that close to you no more. I don't. We go. We gotta have a conversation.
That's facts.
You know?
Yeah.
But I feel bad, bro, because I keep it $150. That's not too far from where I'm working. It's not too far away from an area that I'm always in, and I'm always around, and I'm always outside, and I'm always going to go through that. It could be anything. I see a million people walking through where I work at, bro. I don't.
And you probably see a handful of crazies too that you pay attention to.
But I think everything that I keep the same out of every time somebody pass by me, I'm always all right, cool. Yeah, we go ahead and go from there. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and be safe from there. Two reasons. I know I'm too big and I look menacing enough with my New York grill where people will be like, looks a little, I don't know. So I always pertain for that to make sure I don't overstep my boundaries. And I'm also one of the biggest guys that come in the room. So niggas will be like, all right, I'm gonna test this guy. Let me see what's going on. Or this guy look like he easy pickings. Let me go ahead and go over there. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm always gonna be prepared. At least, you know, I hope everybody else that listens and hears that understands that much. Like, I'm not telling you got to beat anybody up. I'm not offering for you to go ahead and just be more aware of your surroundings, man. We can't live a life where it's like, nothing happens, nothing goes on in this world and goes beyond that. You know, like, let's be real. Until something happens where we slow this, I don't want to call it an epidemic or pandemic of, you know, mental health people and people who choose to harm others and do wrong and you know, can't live a normal life. Well, they need to get the help that they need, man. Whatever the case may be, whatever's the solution. Because we talked about it and I don't know. I don't have one. I'm not that smart. I don't have one to go ahead and make everybody happy. But I'm standing behind the solution of somebody finding that fucking resolution.
Facts. You know me, I ain't the one to cut a show short or, you know, we got talk. But I got mandate phone talk with my son that I ain't had in years. So I got it 3 days out the week. Then it's 7 o'clock on a Wednesday. I'm not missing that for nothing. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get final thoughts. We got 3 minutes in, probably 2 minutes left. I'm gonna give you guys the floor to talk for your final thoughts. Let's go.
Craziest thing I heard all day today. Trump trying to hire Linda McMahon to be state of education. I wanted to talk about it because it was the craziest thing I fucking heard, and I don't understand what the fuck that means. I don't know if we're going to be having WWE in schools, but I'm all with it.
Yo, next week we're going to talk about the Trump thing because I wanted to talk about Trump as well, the cabinet that he's forming together. He's forming a real unit. Uncle Jacky, anything?
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Tune in tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow night and Friday night with the fights, and tomorrow with conspiracy theory.
Man, I can't wait.
Facts. We're gonna tune in.
Like, share, subscribe. Can't wait.
Facts. Right. Anything else for you, DOJ?
I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. I can't wait. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Facts, y'all.
Thank y'all for coming. You know I love you to death. Thank you for showing up. You're the greatest.
You already know, Diamond. Appreciate you, Diamond. Appreciate those who are going to watch it later. Appreciate those who tuned in. Like and subscribe, share, talk about it with your friends so they can tune in next week. But we out here talking about Trump next week. Continue with the conversation. There's a comment in the thing. I cry. I go cry now. Love is love, Diamond. And you know your brother love you. You know what I mean? We out. Peace, y'all. Love y'all. Wind down the show. Peace.
One.
With the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Also hard, gotta stack that can't stop my vibe. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, gotta stack that cash. Yellow tape wrapped around, I'm making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning up the scene. When I step into the room, you know what I mean. Yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape. We on fire, we the ones in charge. Ain't none time. Turn it up, let the beat drop low. Yellow tape everywhere, it's our time to show.
I got it, bro.
Practice. I can show you practice.
Good
I
luck,
can
hey,
show
bro.
you how to put
Go
a million
to your
in a
phone call.
mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance from anywhere. My jury jump like Ja Morant, and gift toe shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5 and top wives, no I'm the fade, and throw 'em out the loop. I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words. Mace.